Hey, it's Paige here, and we are talking about just how powerful your words are. This is important. You've heard me talk about thoughts, you've heard me talk about what you say to yourself, your self-talk, all of the things, and it's true. So I'm going to talk about it some more because your words and what you tell yourself is so incredibly powerful. It can be the difference in you showing up confident and coming in clutch and performing and being successful and not, okay? And falling on your face and failing and being afraid to fail and not feeling confident, all the opposite bad stuff. And we want to feel confident, we want to be successful, and all of the good stuff that I talked about. So we have to start focusing on our words, our thoughts, what we say to ourselves, our self-talk, all of the above. I can clearly remember when I was playing college softball at Northwestern, and I remember my first 3 years I struggled with hitting, and it was like an emotional roller coaster. I was super inconsistent. And what I was telling myself before my at-bats, or what I was thinking to myself was, oh my gosh, like if I don't get a hit, then I'm gonna get pulled. If I don't get a hit, then my batting average is gonna drop even more. If I don't get a hit, I'm never gonna be the hitter that I wanna be. All of these thoughts just like rolling in my head. Okay, that was what I was telling myself before I stepped into the box where I was supposed to be the most confident, empowered, like go-getter athlete that I was supposed to be. But I had all of these thoughts that were holding me back. And the words that I was choosing about myself was holding me back from my greatness. And in my senior year, I finally decided to go out and play, do my best, give it all I could. But the key was my mentality and my mindset was whatever happens, happens. Like I've already struggled, I've already failed, I've already been frustrated. Like I'm just gonna go out there and just wing it. Like let's do it. Yes, I practiced, I worked hard, all of those things. But for me, that was finally letting go of like these expectations and telling myself I sucked. And if I don't get a hit, then I'm gonna sit the bench. Like I already knew all those things. So the things that I started to tell myself in my senior year started to look a lot different. The words that I was using in my senior year started to look a lot different. And the things that I was telling myself in those words were things like, hitting is easy. I'm gonna get a hit no matter what this girl throws me. I can hit. Like simple things about myself. I'm like, oh, like I am actually good. I could keep this going. Like these are all the kinds of words and thoughts that I were having in my senior year. And I was choosing those too. Yes, there were probably many times that negative thoughts came up and popped up into my head, but I decided like, that's not me, like letting go of those and choosing the ones that I want to, that are empowering me and making me feel more confident in my at-bats. And then all of a sudden, I started getting hits, I was having fun, I doubled my batting average, tripled the amount of at-bats I got, which for my non-softball peeps, I was getting so much more playing time on the hitting side of things. It was like amazing, and it was a small mindset shift, and the words that I was putting in my mind and what I was telling myself. Okay, I heard another really great example about the words that we tell ourselves and how it can like make an impact on us, and it has to do with food. And I was listening to this book, and she was talking about how her dad had told her that these like little fried like balls thing, like food, he didn't tell her what it was, but he was like laughing and joking. So she was like, well, what if it's bad? And then she was like, what if they're fried worms? And all she could think of was that she was gonna have to try these fried worms. And after she like took a bite out of it and she was like disgusted already, it ended up just being fried octopus. And she liked fish, but she already had in her mind that she wasn't gonna like it. It's gross. It tasted like exactly what she was telling herself. That is the power of our words. When we tell ourselves something, what we think and what we say is what we believe. Okay, so if you're thinking and telling yourself that you suck and you're the worst and you're never gonna get better and all this like crap in your mind, then that is going to be your new belief. That is going to be your belief system, because you're practicing, you're continuing to practice telling yourself those bad things. And we want confident beliefs. You want beliefs that you're gonna be successful and you're amazing and you're awesome and all of these great things. So we have to start practicing telling ourselves good things. We have to start practicing saying positive, empowering, loving words and thoughts about ourselves, just like we practice out on the field or the court in our physical game. Like, we have to practice telling ourselves good things. It's not gonna just like come naturally. You're not gonna be like an expert in it right away. It takes practice and consistency. So I have something really special for you guys who are struggling to tell yourself those good things. Just tell yourself those powerful, confident words that you need to create really strong beliefs in yourself. And it's called the self-talk practice. It's a freebie that I have created for you. You can download it. And then what you'll do with that is there is a little video training in there similar to this, just really talking about how powerful our words are. And I give you a little challenge. You're gonna have a affirmation cheat sheet, which is basically like self-talk inspiration that you can post on your wall. You can print it out and post on your wall, put it somewhere where you're gonna see, use it to write down affirmations. That's part of the challenge. And there's also going to be some really super cool phone, I'm calling them the empowering phone wallpapers, where it's like reminding you of affirmations and positive self-talk and like positive reminders and the words that we want to put in our brain, so that we're seeing those more often, because we're on our phone a lot. So why not use your phone to your advantage and put some powerful messages on there to be reminded of like how great you are. Okay, so go download that. It's on my website, paigetons.com. When you click on free resources, download it. It is going to be a very, very, very great first step into practicing your self-talk, practicing using powerful words, because when you choose more powerful words and you are conscious and mindful of what you're telling yourself, you are going to have so much more success. You are going to be so much happier. You're going to enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, and do amazing things. So go grab that freebie.